In the heart of Rome stands a monument carved in stone and legend, the Flavian amphitheater. We call it today the Colosseum. It rose in the year 80 AD under Emperor Titus, a gift to the Roman people. Seating more than 50,000 souls, it was an arena not only of sport, but of power. Imagine the roar of the crowd, the scent of dust and sweat in the air, banners flying in the wind. Here, emperors proved their generosity, and gladiators became legends. But who were these men who fought beneath the Roman sun? Some were slaves captured in war. Others were criminals condemned to fight. And a few chose this life willingly, chasing fame, glory, or the promise of gold. Their journey began in the ludus, the gladiator school. Behind walls of stone, they trained relentlessly. Sword against shield, wooden weapons at first, then steel. Each man was branded, owned by his master the lanista. And yet, within those walls, bonds formed, friendships, rivalries, brotherhood forged in pain. Because every gladiator knew, someday, his name would be called, and he would step into the arena. The games begin. Dawn breaks over Rome, and the games begin. Streams into the Colosseum, senators in white togas, merchants, soldiers, slaves, even the emperor himself, seated high upon his throne. First come the spectacles, exotic animals paraded before the crowd, lions from Africa, bears from the mountains, elephants towering above men. The people gasp, point, cheer. Then the hunts begin. Beasts released into the sand. Hunters with spears and nets give chase. Blood spills, the crowd roars louder. But these are only preludes. The people wait for the gladiators. Blood and spectacle. The gates open. Two men emerge. Steel glints beneath the sun. A mamillo, heavy helmet, broad shield, sharp gladius. Against him a retiarius, lightly armored, with net and trident. They circle, cautious. The retiarius casts his net, the mamillo blocks, sword raised. Clash of iron against wood, sparks flying in the dust. The crowd chants, names echo through the amphitheater. Every strike, every wound decides not only victory, but survival. Sometimes mercy was granted. A defeated gladiator could raise his finger, asking for clemency. The emperor, with a turn of his thumb, would decide life or death. For the Romans, this was more than sport. It was theater. It was a mirror of war. And above all, it was power displayed. Legacy of the Colosseum. Centuries have passed. The Colosseum stands still, scarred but unbroken. The echoes of the crowd are silent now, but the stones remember. They remember the gladiators who lived and died in the sand. They remember the emperors who ruled with blood and spectacle. and they remind us of the price of entertainment and the fragility of life. Today, we walk among ruins, but close your eyes and the cheers return. The roar of lions, the clash of steel, the beating heart of Rome. This is the Colosseum, a monument not only of stone, but of the human spirit, forever remembered in the TinyVerse.